Sister Wives Kody Brown admits, tender. Wife couldn't handle mean parts of reality show gig. Kody Brown, the controversial patriarch of TLC's hit reality series Sister Wives, is once again making headlines. This time, it's because of his candid admission about how one of his wives, whom he described as tender, struggled to cope with what he called the mean and sometimes harsh parts of filming the long-running show. For years, fans of Sister Wives have watched Kody and his four wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, navigate the complicated dynamics of plural marriage. The show has documented everything from joyous family milestones to painful breakups, public feuds, and the unraveling of Kody's relationships with several of his wives. But what fans rarely get to see is how deeply the behind-the-scenes pressures of reality television can weigh on the cast members themselves. Kody recently admitted that one of his wives found the process particularly difficult. According to him, her tender nature made it hard for her to handle the raw, sometimes cruel realities of being on camera. While he didn't shy away from acknowledging that the show has had mean parts, Kody's reflection offers a rare glimpse into the emotional toll the spotlight can take. He explained that, unlike him, who has often clashed head-on with production or even embraced some of the drama, his wife struggled with the constant criticism and exposure. Reality TV has a way of magnifying flaws, heightening tensions, and amplifying disagreements. For someone who is naturally sensitive or conflict-averse, that environment can be overwhelming. Kody's remarks strike at the heart of a long-running debate about Sister Wives. The show was first marketed as a groundbreaking look at plural marriage, with the Browns positioning themselves as a family willing to share their unconventional lifestyle with the world. At the beginning, it was about normalizing their faith and showing that they were just like any other family, despite their numbers and unique marital setup. But over time, the tone shifted. Instead of simply documenting their family life, Sister Wives became more about the cracks forming in their relationships. Arguments became central storylines. Emotional breakdowns were replayed in confessional interviews. And family disputes that once might have stayed private became national talking points. For Kody's tender wife, living through that lens may have been unbearable. Kody acknowledged that reality TV doesn't just capture what happens naturally, it also frames situations in ways that can seem harsher than reality. He admitted that sometimes editing and production made interactions appear colder, more combative, or more hurtful than they might have been in the moment. Yet the damage was real. Once broadcast, these mean parts were dissected by millions of viewers, often leaving his wife emotionally drained. This confession highlights a larger issue many reality stars face: the clash between authentic personality and the demands of entertainment. While some cast members thrive in the spotlight, others retreat. For Kody's wife, who entered the show with hopes of sharing her life in an honest but loving way, the darker side of reality TV was something she simply wasn't prepared for. Fans, of course, have been speculating which wife Kody was referring to. Was it Mary, whose rocky marriage with Kody has been dissected for years? Was it Christine, who ultimately left Kody and the plural marriage altogether? Or was it Robin, often described as the more emotional and sensitive of the wives? Janelle, too, has had moments of vulnerability, especially in recent seasons when tensions between her and Kody reached a boiling point. While Kody did not name names in this particular statement, his description of his wife as tender immediately sparked debates online. Many believe he was likely speaking about Robin, who has been portrayed as more emotional and protective of her children. Others argue that Christine, with her eventual decision to walk away from the marriage, might also fit the bill. Her breaking point may have been accelerated by the mean aspects of being in the public eye. Regardless of which wife Kody meant, the truth remains that the show has taken a toll on everyone involved. Viewers often forget that behind the drama and cliffhangers are real people with real feelings. When a heated argument airs on television, it doesn't disappear when the cameras stop rolling. Instead, it lingers, reshaped by fan commentary, social media reactions, and tabloid headlines. Kody himself admitted that sometimes he underestimated just how heavy that burden could be. As the leader of the family, he has often appeared defiant, combative, and willing to put it all out there. But not everyone shared that same resilience. Some of his wives, according to his own words, were simply too tender-hearted to endure the constant cycle of drama, backlash, and exposure. This revelation also sheds light on why several of Kody's marriages have collapsed. Christine left him in 2021, citing years of neglect and emotional distance. Janelle followed, saying she was no longer willing to put up with Kody's controlling nature. Even Mary, who clung to the marriage despite years of estrangement, finally accepted that her relationship with Kody was over. Only Robyn remains in a functioning marriage with him, though even she has admitted to struggling with the family's fractured dynamic. The emotional strain of reality TV undoubtedly played a role in those outcomes. Kody's admission confirms what fans have long suspected. The cameras didn't just document the breakdown of the Brown family, they accelerated it. Disagreements that might have been worked out privately were instead made public, replayed, and analyzed endlessly. For someone with a tender heart, that process could feel like emotional warfare. What's striking about Kody's reflection is that it comes with a sense of regret. While he has never shied away from confrontation, his acknowledgement of the mean parts suggests he recognizes that the show took a toll far beyond what they anticipated when they first signed on. At the start, the Browns may have thought they were opening a door to education and acceptance. Instead, they found themselves caught in a cycle of pain and exposure that deeply wounded some family members. It's also a reminder that reality TV is rarely the full picture. Fans often assume what they see is the absolute truth, but Kody's comments highlight how much nuance can be lost in editing. Tender moments may be cut for time, while explosive confrontations are magnified. For viewers, that makes for compelling television. For participants, it can feel deeply unfair. As the series continues, fans will no doubt watch with renewed curiosity about how each wife handles the pressure. The knowledge that one of them couldn't handle the mean parts adds a layer of tragedy to their stories. Every tear, every fight, every tense silence takes on new meaning when viewed through the lens of emotional fragility. Beyond the Browns, Kody's admission speaks to a universal truth about reality television. Not everyone is built for it. The glare of the spotlight can be a powerful amplifier, turning tender personalities into casualties of public scrutiny. While some stars develop thick skin, others find themselves overwhelmed by the unrelenting nature of fame. In the end, Kody's statement serves as both a defense and a confession. He defended his wife's tenderness as a genuine